Informative classics. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, on this channel, I don't only talk about classical moments from the past. I also talk about all classical moments that take place in history. So one day when somebody 10 years from now watches this video, this classical moment would be a part of history for them to view. Guys, I've rarely done NBA reviews on this channel. I was just suggested by YouTube to start doing more reviews and how-to videos. So I'm going to take my shot at doing an NBA review. You guys in the comments, let me know how I did and putting this video together. But I wanted to talk about this young man from the San Antonio Spurs, Victor Wembanyama. I'm gonna mess his last name up. Wembanyama. Wemby, we're gonna just call him Wemby for the duration of the video. So Wemby just played his fourth game against the Suns last night, and he scored 38 points. Now, I watched the preview of the game. If you did not see the preview of the game, I'll leave a preview of that game in the comments. The things that I've seen him doing when he was down low reminded me of how the big man played back in the 90s. See, with Steph Curry's reign or rise, if you want to say, to fame and popularity, the small man game has taken on the NBA more than anything. So not many big men were really paid attention to. Now you got guys like Joel Embiid, DeAndre Jordan, Joker, Kevin Durant. Not a lot of other big men are coming to me right now. You got a lot of those guys that are big men. But I'm talking about down in the paint, the way that he's moving around, the way that he's catching the ball, catching the lobs, and this guy can hit 3-pointers as well. Not only does he play big man ball down in the middle, he's also hitting 3-pointers. That's rare for a guy his size to be hitting 3-pointers with range and with accuracy. So he only hits about 5 threes per game. Let's talk about his stats a little bit. He's scoring 16 points per game. I'm showing you a picture right now on the screen of all his stats. I'm only going to talk about the ones that I believe are important to look at right now. So he's scoring 16 points per game. That's really good, for 4 games. 16 points per game, especially with him being a rookie. Most rookies would come in and they may struggle a little bit, but we've seen rookies in the past come in and do their thing. LeBron James, LaMelo Ball, Zion Williamson. What's the guy that's got the 29-game suspension? Ja Morant. We've seen these rookies come in and do their thing. But what makes this guy impressive is his size and how he's able to move so fluently with the ball. He only averages 2 blocks per game. So, that's going to definitely improve as he learns how to move better in the middle on the paint. He averages 4.8 turnovers. Now, that's not too bad, but he's still learning the game. He's still, getting his wits about him. He's still trying to figure things out on the court. So 4.8 turnovers is not nothing to really get worried about right now. He's averaging 7.5 rebounds. Now, at his height, you would think to yourself, why does he have more rebounds? Again, he's still young, and he seems to be an all-around player. See, more big men, big centers back in the day, that's all they did. They stayed in the paint. The centers back in the day wasn't all over the court the way this guy is. That's what's making this guy very special and dangerous at the same time. His free throw percentage is 70%. That's pretty decent. 70%. It don't need to be no higher than that. I think 70% is pretty decent. But getting back to these rebounds and on defense, when you look at how he would fare against a bigger center down in the middle, because we've not seen much big man ball played. Many people probably don't even know how that would work. You understand what I'm saying? So you can look for big man ball to come back, where the guys down in the paint used to be battling Shaquille O'Neal and David Robinson, Akeem Olajuwon and David Robinson, Alonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal. We always seen these battles down in the paint. You don't see that much anymore because everybody's trying to shoot three-pointers. And when you get a guy that just comes into the league and is able to shoot threes and do his thing down in the paint and do his thing mid-court, because his mid-range game ain't no joke either. I'm showing this field percentage on the screen right now, and I didn't write it down in my notes. Excuse me, guys. But if you look at his field percentage, that's pretty decent too. And as you got to think, it's his fourth game. That's the reason why I'm saying that. 38 points in his fourth game. Now, that's really good. We haven't seen many centers putting on these type of scoring spectacles since Shaquille O'Neal, I believe. Now, there may be another center, somebody correct me in the comments, who's been doing things like this, but Shaquille O'Neal used to score high points all the time. And that's because nobody could stop Shaq down in the middle. Now, if they put Wemby in the middle, in the paint, nobody could stop him. He could score 25 points in the paint alone if he wanted to. Then what they do, they'll use him on the outside. Now he's on the outside shooting threes over everybody. Because there's not many 7-3 or 7'4" guys in the league. And then he got long arms. If you look at him standing up, he's all arms. He's, you understand what I'm saying? So you're not going to be able to block those threes. So he got 3-point range. So it's crazy and interesting to see somebody in a league like this. Crazy because like I said, this being my first NBA review about an NBA player. Like I said, I might suck right now at this. You guys let me know in the comments. But I just wanted to say something about him because remember, you heard it here first. I'll say by March. I don't want to say by March. I'll say by February, after the All-Star game, a lot of teams are going to adjust to how they handle Wemby. They're going to adjust. And more teams are going to start looking for bigger guys. Because if they don't, this guy is going to destroy all these teams in the league. Because, again, big man ball is not played down in the middle the way it used to be. And he seems pretty good down in the paint. So you have to get somebody down there in the paint that's going to be able to challenge him and, knock him off his square a little bit. So I don't know. What are we going to see? Are we going to see more centers? What's that? Bowl? I forget Bowl is out there. I think Bowl. What is Bow's height? I'm showing it right now on the screen. Bowl, I don't know. Showing his stats right now, too. I don't have his stats right here right now while I'm doing it, but I'm just interested. And if you're looking at his stats in his first season, I'll say, compared to this Wemby's first season. And because Bobo's father was like 6'7". How old was Manute Bol? How tall was he? I'm showing his height too. But Manute Bol was like 7'7". So, but I don't think Bobo's field percentage, 3-point percentage, and everything else adds up to Wemby's. I don't think so. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments right now. And also, let me know how did I do for this first NBA review. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.